Okay, now we go to label installation for model DL-820. First of all, power off the printer, lift the cover, and here we have the spindle and the paper width guide. Okay, the label core, insert the spindle over, followed by the flat side will be where it should be the right position to enter, and tap it gently, make sure it is fitted firmly. Place the label into the compartment, lift up the print head, lift the paper or the label guide sensor. The label must go through below the flexible paper guide, and pull out the label all the way to the front. Make sure tap correctly on the paper guide or the label guide. Ensure that it is not too wide or too narrow. Okay, this is too loose. Tap it a bit, position it halfway here, and you may lock down on the print head. Next, close the cover, power on the printer. Press the setup to check the label is not calibrated, so we go through the tools that will calibrate, which is the Dascom printer config tools. Click connection, select as USB port, which will have a cable connected. Confirm the connection. Click confirm, click connect, and this will be the details, printer information. Click settings. Under the system setup, this will be the parameters, current values, and default settings. So choose calibrate label, which is off, select it and have it on. Okay, next, make sure that the paper sensor is selected for gap sensor for this type of label, which has a transparency after the first and second label. Okay, and once you have selected on for calibrate label, go to save. A beep sound will be heard. Once you hear the beep, press the arrow key towards your left to exit from the tools, and also make sure that you disconnect the tools towards the printer. Allow the printer to restart, and the calibration will be automatically done. So now we have a proper label calibrated. So by pressing this button, so it shall be each label at 1 fit correctly. So this is how you calibrate the label. So now we talk about label that has a section that is in black, or they call it black mark. So on the tools, please do select under the paper sensor as reflective. This would ensure the labels are calibrated accordingly.